Hey guys, well it's going to be like a special video today because this is going to be a two-part video, but the two videos are going to be coming out on different days and will be filmed different days. So, I've chosen to review these two movies. I Spit on Your Grave, the original, and the remake. And I chose to do a review on these two movies is because there's an I Spit on Your Grave 2 coming out this month, which I will also review when I see it. Okay, so without further ado, we're just going to focus on this one, the original, I Spit on Your Grave. And I'm just going to say right off the bat that this is a good movie. It was a controversial movie at the time. And I think it's, and obviously, if you've already seen it, you would know the reason why, because like how brutal all the mayhem in this movie, how disturbing it was. But heck, since then it's got a following, and it stars Camille Keaton, who does an amazing job. I mean, she had the lead role in this movie, and she just was fantastic. And it was directed by Mir Zarchi. Hope I pronounced that name right. And so this movie is a rape revenge movie, as they would call it. I'll get into that. So this movie is about this girl named Jennifer Hills, who's played by Camille Keaton. She goes to rent a cabin in the woods right by a lake, where she goes to write her first novel. As she goes right to this town, since she's a city girl, so she's not like familiar with this area. So as she arrives, she meets these local men who and one of them is this mentally challenged guy. I also should mention that before I even get into it. So one of them's mentally challenged, and he has a crush on her. But like, since all these guys are friends, and they stalk her right by the house that she rents, and then one of the days they all get together, and then they rape her. But it's like a pretty long rape scene, like, because all of them, like there's four of them, they all rape her one at a time, and they beat her to death too, and leave her to die. But well, actually the mentally challenged guy, like he goes to kill her, but since he likes her, he just can't do it, so it makes it look like he kills her, and obviously lies to the other guys. But like, when then as like days pass, she recovers, and they all see that she's actually alive. And so when she goes up to the guys that rape her, she seduces them. After she seduces them, like goes to like have sex with them, she kills them. But she like kills them in very grisly fashion. Like, I'm not gonna tell how she kills them, because it'll be like ruining like the surprises, the brutalness of this movie. So this is for the people who haven't seen this movie, because like when I saw this movie, it was pretty shocking. So like, if you haven't seen this, I don't want to like say how she kills them, but I'm just gonna say you will be shocked, you will be disturbed, you will probably not want to see this movie again. But well, I shouldn't really say that, because this is worth seeing more than one time. But obviously, if you're squeamish, you probably would say, "Oh my God, I don't want to see that again." But I'm just gonna say you should see this like more than once. Like, watch it more times with just yourself. Watch it with your friends, because it's definitely a pretty brutal movie for its time. It's like grindhouse movies from the 70s and 80s. That's really like just finished all the basics of this movie. So it's like, it's a movie that's worth seeing, worth checking out. A good slasher movie from the 70s. This movie is like The Last House on the Left, because that's also the same kind of concept, a rape revenge movie. Like, guys rape a girl, then they and the people go to get revenge on the rapists, and they're killed in pretty grisly fashions too. So like, this, if you like Last House on the Left, you'll like this movie too. And I think that's really all I gotta say. So, alright, so thanks for watching this review, and stay tuned one of these days, probably next week, when I review the remake of I Spit on Your Grave. And the I Spit on Your Grave 2, which, when that comes out, of course, which I'll review later in the future. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.